So good morning, everyone. I'm going to call to order the public meeting for the return board of the 2023 general and special election, and we have now reconvened. First of all, I will remind everyone that it is my duty and obligation to maintain order and decorum during these proceedings, and therefore abuse, interruptions, or does permit anyone attending the public meeting to object to a perceived violation at any time during the meeting. If you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objection, and reminding you that objection is not an opportunity for litigation, speech making, or interrogation. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, if they are not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer, or, since this is a return board, which candidate they represent. Public comment is not an opportunity for, as I've said, speech-making, dialogue, interrogation, or questions and answers. It's a public comment and a chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker shall be allotted 2 minutes. However, I may extend that time at my discretion. I remind everyone all public comments must be relevant or germane to the board business. And finally, again, it's my responsibility to preserve the good order and decorum of this meeting, and personal attacks will not be tolerated, and that includes profane, slanderous, discriminatory, or personal attacks. If such misconduct occurs, the parties may be called to remove themselves from the meeting. Now, do we have anyone who wishes to make a public comment? Hearing none, we will then proceed. Judge Furlong, have we received any emailed public comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There were no public comments emailed by 9:45 a.m. this morning.
Having said that, we'll move on to new business. I'm going to call on Ms. Eckroade to present the mail ballot sufficiency determinations. Good morning, or good afternoon, as it may be.
So for blank declaration envelope, we have 124.
And all of my votes, I believe, are going to be consistent with controlling Pennsylvania law and the election code. And as to item 1, I would vote no for blank declaration envelopes to be accepted. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Those votes will not be counted, or those blank envelopes won't be counted.
Missing signature, we have 18.
I would vote no to accept return envelopes with missing signatures. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You may proceed.
Ballots not enclosed in secrecy envelope, we have 966.
I would vote to not accept those ballots that do not include the secrecy envelope. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next.
Signed by another individual other than voter, we have 5.
I would vote to not accept these ballot envelopes that are signed by somebody other than the voter. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Please reflect that all of the votes cast so far have been unanimous by the board. The next would be the missing date.
Missing date, we have 1,944.
And I would vote consonant with Pennsylvania law, controlling Pennsylvania law, that we not accept the missing dated envelopes. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next would be, you may proceed, I'm sorry.
Incorrectly dated, 385.
Also consonant with Pennsylvania law, I would vote no to accept incorrectly dated ballot envelopes. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Being projected now on the screen are what appears to be voter registration envelopes or ballot envelopes.
These were date damaged by the post office.
As you can see, that the signature has been, and/or date has been destroyed or otherwise unreadable as a result of the handling by the Postal Department. I would vote yes to accept those ballots as these are not the result of the action of the voter, but rather the processing of the United States Postal Department. All in favor?
Aye.
Next.
ID verification, no social security or driver's license on shore file. So these voters sent back a letter, however, there was no information on their shore record to verify against. We have 4.
Okay. Having no other defects in the ballot, I would vote to accept this category. Do I hear a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is that a dissent? That's fine, no. Judge Furlong by dissent. The next, please.
ID verification, ID provided, opposite of what is on shore file, we have 10.
As it does not appear to be the result of misconduct by the voter, I would vote to accept these ballots as proffered. Do I hear a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Judge Furlong registers his dissent.
Nay.
What I would describe as a strong nay. The next category.
ID verification, ID doesn't match shore file, we have 1.
I would vote to not accept that ballot. And do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Please reflect the unanimous consent of the board.
Yes.
Next, please.
And lastly, ID verification, no response, we have 324.
I would vote no to accept the ID verification no response category.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Again, a unanimous consent of the board. Do we have any additional non-agenda items? So having said that and concluded all the business of the return board, this board and the commission will stand in recess until the call of the chair. Thank you very much, everyone.
Hold on.